This video is for domain and range. So to find the domain, you're going to scan your pencil left to right along the x-axis. For the range, you're going to scan your pencil up and down along the y-axis. So left and right along the x to find your domain, up and down along the y to find your range. So for discrete graphs, these that are just the points that are not connected, or a scatter plot, you're going to list the points only for your domain and range. And so here, I'm going to go ahead and label my points. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got -4, 2. Here I've got -1, 0. Here I've got 1, -1. And then here I've got 3, -2. So my domain is going to be all of the x values. So my domain would be -4, -1, +1, and 3. For my range, it's going to be the y values, which would be, and you can put them in numerical order. So you could start with the -2, and you could do -2, -1, 0, and 2, or you could do the reverse. You could do 2, 0, -1, and then -2. And so it's asking for the function, what the equation is. And so you can do this with your calculator. And so to do that, you can go into stat and you can list your points. So the x values go into list 1. The y values go into list 2. And you have to make sure, let me see if I can't get this to focus a little bit for you. So the x and y's need to match up. So -4, 2 is an ordered pair and they line up. -1 and 0 is an ordered pair and they line up. And so everybody needs to be with their buddy. So to get the function off this, you're going to do stat over to calc 4 and then down here to calculate. And then this is going to give you the function. And so you can write it, you can change these into fractions, or you can do rise over run if you want. So you could have down 1 over 2 could be your slope, but it's not going to be the same. Oh, hang on, I may have put a point in here wrong. Down 1 over 2, yeah. So it's not a linear graph, it's a quadratic graph, and you will get more into your quadratics later. Okay, and so what we can put here for function, we can put that yes, this is a function. None of the x's repeats. All right, so with a mapping, again, our domain is going to be our x values, and our y, or our range, is going to be our y values. So yes, this is a function because each x only has one arrow going from it. So on this one, our domain would be 3, -2, 0. Again, you can stick these in numerical order. And our range would be 1, -4, 2, and 6. Now this one is not a function because of these 3's. So this is not a function. All right, so here it's flipped. It's got the range first. So that's going to be your y values, and then your domain is going to be your x, so 3, 5, and -2. So domain and range, again, you can list out your ordered pairs. And so here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So -5, 3. Here we've got -3, -3, 0 and 1, 2 and -3, and 5 and 2. So our range is going to be the y values. So 3, -3, 1, 2, and then there's another -3. And then your domain is going to be your x's, so -5, -3, 0, 2, and +5. So as long as your domain values don't repeat, then this is a function. All right, so it says identify the domain of the function below. So your domain here are your x's. And then your range is going to be your y values. All right, so again, domain and range. So domain is going to be your x's. And your range is going to be your y values. All right, domain here are your x's, 0, 2, and 4. And your range would be your y's. And then here, so we've got -1, +4. And we've got 1, 0, and 3, -4. So our domain here is going to be -1, 1, and 3. And our range is going to be 4, 0, and -4. So that's it for this video.